Why buying a restaurant property can also be a smart investment. When most people think about opening a restaurant, they assume they need to lease a space. But there is another option that can dramatically change your long-term financial picture: buying a restaurant property. This is not just a real estate decision. It can also be a long-term wealth-building strategy. In this article, we'll look at the two types of restaurant properties, the pros and cons of owning your building, and why this option can be more powerful than many owners realize. 1. Two types of restaurant properties. Type 1. The restaurant business and the real estate are sold together, owner-user type. In this case, the seller owns both the restaurant business, the building and land. If you purchase this type of property, you acquire both the real estate and the restaurant at the same time. You can open your restaurant immediately. However, most of the time you must also purchase the business goodwill, the value of the operating restaurant. Type 2. Only the real estate is for sale. This situation requires caution. Often, the property is occupied by a tenant who is protected by a lease agreement. This means, even if you buy the building, you cannot open your restaurant until the tenant's lease expires. On the other hand, you don't need to buy the business goodwill, but you must wait until the lease ends. Advantages of owning your restaurant property. Owning the building where your restaurant operates comes with major benefits. No rent payments. Loan payments stay the same after 10 years. The loan is often cheaper than market rent. No risk of being forced out when the lease ends. You can inherit existing permits. You can open quickly with only renovations. Renovations increase the property's value. Higher future rental income potential. One of the most important points. After 10 years, rent is often double what it used to be, but your loan payment stays the same. In the US, property values tend to rise over time. Rent follows those increases. Disadvantages of buying a restaurant property. Ownership also comes with challenges. At least 30% down payment is required. Large upfront capital. If the restaurant fails, exiting is difficult. Selling during a down market can lead to losses. However, even in a downturn, you can sell only the business goodwill, keep the property and collect rent, wait for the right timing to sell the real estate. This strategy protects your long-term position. 4. Conclusion. Buying real estate pays off in the long run. Short term, it requires significant capital. But long term, you often come out ahead through stable loan payments, rising property values, no rent, no risk of eviction. McDonald's is famous for owning its real estate. As long as your restaurant business is stable, owning a restaurant property is one of the most reliable wealth-building strategies. For more information, please like, share, and subscribe.